Hello and welcome to a new YouTube channel all around a group of guys coming together now and again on PlayStation and having a bit of a laugh on various games like Call of Duty, Vigor and others. This channel was all going to be about, a few of our videos of when we get together during this lockdown, and we thought we'd share our experiences with everyone out there who wants to watch it. So you join us in one of our early games on Rebirth Island on Call of Duty Warzone, and three of us are playing today on this one. There's Pete, Tim, and myself, and we just jumped in, just started the game, and here we are busy picking up various weapons and trying to get our loadout sorted out. For me, I always like to have a sniper rifle and an assault weapon by my side, but I also like opening up the boxes, seeing what goodies I can find. Here I get the armor satchel, get that on, and we think, hey, no one's using this helicopter. I'm not particularly skilled in using the helicopter, but we thought, well, let's give it a go. Let's see what's happening on. So here's Pete, just grabbed his loadouts, well, not loadouts, but his weapons, and here we go, off in the helicopter, and off to find Tim wherever he is around the map. Now, a bit about us. For us three in this one, there's, like I say, there's Pete, Tim and myself. We do have other guys who join, so there's Nick, there's Steve, and not forgetting Julian, of course. Julian's very good and likes to forget to open his parachute multiple times. So yeah, so here we are starting off. I'd realised that I was getting picked up and being hunted. Saw the helicopter and thought, okay, how can I get away from being hunted as easy as I possibly can? Helicopter being a fairly decent way of doing it, but obviously being hunted, it means that I'm on the map with a big yellow circle around me, which means that people are trying to shoot the hell out of me. So we just thought, fine, let's see what we can do. Go around the map and get a good view as to where people are on the ground and where we want to go to next. Now, obviously, there's a lot of gunfire going on right now, and with me, like I say, not being a huge expert in helicopter piloting in Warzone, I thought, okay, well, let's give it a go. I've already gone over half my energy of a helicopter. Let's see what we can do next. And so there we are, zooming around the map. Now, a bit about us. We started coming together on Warzone back last March, so March 2020, when the first lockdown happened. And we've been playing variously on and off on Warzone and also Call of Duty multiplayer. A couple of us have tried out DayZ, and also a few of us have tried out Vigor as well. We like playing first-person, third-person shooters, just purely and simply because it's a bit of a laugh, really, and it's a bit of escapism. So yeah, we come together probably once a week, maybe once a fortnight. So we're not professionals. We're just doing this like on a Thursday or Friday night, and we're just doing it to have fun. And we thought that we'd share some of our experiences with guys along the way. We're recording on PlayStation 4 and uploading from there. Now, this is the first upload, so we haven't recorded our actual in-game speaking and discussions, but we've worked out how we can do that, so that will come in the next few videos. So yeah, so here we are. Tim's jumped out to go and get his Pete and I from above, giving some aerial cover, seeing what's going on, seeing where the people are. I've spotted here that we've got a guy running across the rooftop, coming to the edge there in the bottom left hand corner, probably gonna start firing on Tim. Call out to Pete that that's the case, told him where he is, where the guy is. He switches his seats and automatic gives fire back, gets rid of that guy, so then Tim can escape from there. And yeah, we go from he's gone from there. We're just now in comms with Tim as to, okay, well, where do we go next? Does he want to come back in the helicopter? Is he happy to everything? And Pete's there in the helo, looking around as I am, pointing me in the right direction. So a bit about my name. So my handle for PS4 is Ray Doyle. For those of you who've ever heard of the Professionals, which was a 1970s crime kind of program, there were two chaps, Ray Doyle and he was one of the main guys there. The other one was William Bodie. I really enjoyed that series. And I thought, you know what, when it came to a name, when I bought a PlayStation years ago, that just happened to be, you know, the right name to choose at that point in time. Stuck with it since. So yeah. So anyway, here we are. Pete has identified someone in the tower there, and put him down on that person. Obviously, that tower is quite a difficult one to, if you've got a sniper up there, it's quite a difficult one to defend against. So we thought, well, okay, let's use the best of us and our, you know, where we are on the map for that. To be perfectly honest, at this point in time, I was really surprised that I was still flying the helo. At this point in time, I've probably been in it for about, well over 5 minutes at this point in time. Normally, by now, I would have been shot. Tim had identified that the other helicopter hadn't been picked up, hadn't been used. So we thought, okay, let's refresh, and let's go down and get in that one. Now, at this point in time, in hindsight, if you see there, I've not actually got any armor plating in, and maybe I should have done that for benefit going forward, but I didn't. Let's go and see what's in there. Trophy system, great. I don't know whether this works or not. Seen it in some other YouTube videos. People putting trophy systems on helicopters. Thought, let's give that a go. It will work or it won't work. Let's just see. Let's have a bit of fun. Pete's off looting, trying to get some ammo. He'd obviously used up quite a bit of his ammo, doing some aerial cover from there. Tim was about to come and join us from here. He was going to come up and meet us in the helicopter, and yeah, unfortunately, I think he gets shot in a minute, and yeah, has to wait again before jumping in. Obviously, this is Rebirth. There we go. Tim's dead there, and this is the resurrection one. This is where obviously you can parachute in multiple times, regardless of not needing to go to a gulag or anything like that. So yeah. So at this point in time, Pete and I think, okay, let's fly off again. Bit of inconsistent flying there from me. But at this point in time, we're thinking, okay, Tim's going to parachute back in. He may want to see if he can get his loadout, drop again, give some aerial cover from there, spot a decent place for him to land that's not too risky, and obviously the gas is moving in quite quickly at this point in time. You can see from here individuals running on the ground, so if you've got a decent scope on you, actually you can pick off quite a few people from this sort of angle and this sort of height. With me just hovering here, I've noticed on the big reef down there that there are a couple of guys having a bit of a fight out, and mentioned that to Pete, and in a way he helps one of the guys out by taking on someone else. Me and Tim's parachuted in, unfortunately parachuted into the wrong sort of place and gets taken out straight away. And obviously with the Rebirth having been closed at this point in time, he's not going to be coming back in unless, and at this point in time, Pete and I noticed that we got some money where we could actually buy Tim back in. You know, we're getting down to being a total of 8 teams in the game at this point in time, so us plus 7 others, and that all-important individual count coming down, and we notice that actually there is a buyback station not that far away from us, and not that far away from the final circle, or so we thought the final circle might be. So we weigh this up between us and we think, okay, well, should we, shouldn't we? Obviously more people the better, and at that point in time I noticed that someone had just brought someone else back into their team. So we knew that there was a bit of activity down there, bit of risk perhaps, but we tried to see what was going on there, who was around. Pete was trying to get an angle on, see who we could see, where they were going, and we thought, you know what, there's nowhere for me to land, and Pete decided to go in, jump off and see if he could get Tim back. I just stayed up in the air again. At this point in time, really surprised that no one was trying to take me down, and yeah, we just hovered around, and Pete gets taken out. Obviously, you know, with 14 or so individuals left, and that being one of the later circles, then hotly fought out. So I think, well, what do I do from here? My initial plan of getting in a helo to get away from a bounty contract on my head has worked so far. I've not really fired my weapon, I've not got any kills, and we thought, let's see if we can make this tactic work. We don't win a lot of Warzone games, I must admit, but we just play for the laugh and the fun of it, sort of thing. And I just thought, you know what, I'll stay up high, I'll keep edging along. That team count is dropping, that number count is dropping. We could be in with a shout here. Now I know that there will be, you know, many people will think this is not a tactic, this is not playing the game, this is, you know, this is not the sort of thing to do. But actually, in my view, Warzone is Warzone. It's Call of Duty. It's a bit of fun, you know. Do whatever you want that gives you a bit of fun in the game. And if a win comes along, that's perfect. You know, we hadn't had a win for a while, so we thought, okay, let's keep this going, see if this tactic works. And for me, it was a bit of a personal thing around, am I able to keep this helo going? Now, at this point in time, two other teams. We know it's a 2 against 1 on the ground. I know that it's not going to be too long and against the other team. So here we go. Me against 2 people. At this point in time, obviously, they're identifying that they can see that I'm in the helo. So they start firing. Now here, I don't know whether it's skill or luck or a bit of judgment, could be any one of these. I'm trying to manoeuvre the helo as best as I can so that they cannot actually land shots on me. Obviously, as I said earlier, I should have put some armour plating in me, so I'm just trying to steer as much as I possibly can away from their bullets. The gas is coming in, and as soon as that gas comes in, I realise, you know what, I want to get away from that helo as quickly as possible, because if that goes down, then I'm going to go down with it, sort of thing. Drop as well as I can. Now, from there, I wondered whether the helo may have actually hit someone, and there we go. Oh, we win. We absolutely win that. I thought that we were out for the count, but no, absolutely not. And that is a very rare win for us. You know, we take photos and share around our WhatsApp group. Poor Julian had disappeared from the team literally a few games beforehand, which is why we then moved to Rebirth Island, and it ended with a win. So there we go, that's our first video. We will be doing more and sharing out more. We're not really worried about the numbers, but yeah, we just want to share what we do with others, and we'll take it from there. See you in the next video.